TPE access is granted by the Oregon E-Government Service Desk for State of Oregon e-commerce records and reporting. Requests for access must be made by single point of contact, or SPOC, or the agency security officer, and have the handwritten signature of the agency security officer on the request form. The latest version of the TPE user access request form can be found on GovSpace. Just log into GovSpace and perform a search for the TPE change form. The top result should be the link to the latest version of the form. The agency SPOC, or ASO, should fill in the form completely with the user's professional contact information. There are two sections of the form that should be given special attention: the storefronts or service codes that the user will have access to, and the permission level desired for the user. Storefront access. Each agency with an e-commerce app represented in TPE has at least one MID, or merchant ID number. If there's only one storefront or service code that the agency uses, then it's easy. The new user will have access to that merchant. If the agency has established several storefronts or service codes under a merchant ID, then a user may have access to either one or all of the storefronts under that merchant. If a merchant were to have 4 storefronts, a user could have access to 1 or all 4, but not be limited to only 2. Another way to describe this is that permissions in TPE are cascading rather than granular. Permission level. There are 3 levels of access for Oregon agency TPE users. Company managers can search for orders and invoices and generate reports. They cannot refund or cancel orders. Company managers' refunds can perform searches, generate reports, and refund invoices. Company staff can search, generate reports, refund invoices, and cancel orders. Cancellations must be performed before an order closes and becomes an invoice. After filling out the whole form and obtaining the ASO signature, the completed form must be submitted to the Oregon E-Government Service Desk for processing. The Service Desk will review the form, ask any questions needed, and process the request as soon as possible. Once the new user has been established, he or she will receive 2 emails, one with their username and some login instructions, the other only containing the user's temporary password. The same form must be used to request changes in and removal of user access to the TPE application.